All right, everybody. This will be my first informational type content, and this will be in regards to more of the realtor side of things. And this is exactly why I joined EXP Realty as a new agent. All right. So, first and foremost, where I see a lot of people fall out or they have issues, because I hear some people join EXP and then they have issues and they no longer stay and they go to more of that traditional brokerage style. And that would be my upline, right? So, when I say my upline, I mean my sponsor, my mentor, the person that brought me on into the real estate world and into EXP. Because if I don't have those things, right, if I don't have the correct guidance, I don't have someone to bring me through the procedures, I don't have somebody to show me how things done, especially as a new agent, how am I supposed to prosper and succeed? It just doesn't work. Traditional brokerages, they will bring in those trainings. They'll have those traditional style trainings and meetings within the agency itself. But when you don't have that and you have nothing, that can be an issue. I know EXP provides trainings. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those, but when I have that human contact, that touch to touch, there's a big difference in that, right? So not only with my sponsor and slash mentor and who I'm working with directly, my partner in business, she also introduced me into a team of people, and those team of people have their own side of the team. They also run trainings. All right. And that's where primarily I'm getting my trainings from. So not only do I have contact with them, they are running trainings that run multiple times a week, whether that be practice going through objections, just actual real estate content, setting goals, etc. And what's been really, really cool about it is I don't feel like a number. I don't feel like I'm getting spun through the wheel and then thrown out. Whereas when I've talked to other agencies and I've talked to other agents, I'm not saying everyone, guys, but they're in it for themselves. They want to see themselves succeed. And I haven't felt that with these people. I genuinely feel like they're emotionally invested in my success. And that's been amazing. So not only do they have the training, they also have resources as well, right? So suggestions on what to do, suggestions on handling certain situations, how to move forward within documentation, prospecting, etc. Right, and it's been critical to my success so far as a new agent at EXP. Number 2, as to why I joined EXP Realty as a new agent, and the best way I can explain it, it's an entrepreneur's dream, right? The ability that it gives me to build a downline of people, whether that be in a more traditional style team or just bringing on people through sponsorship and get them that guidance in the beginning until they get moving. That's amazing. And the old style real estate team required somebody to have an agency, essentially be a broker, bring in people. There's no money left. EXP is taking care of that for us. And that's amazing. The more I've learned about this industry, the more I realize how much I value EXP as a brokerage. So I'm bringing these people on, and at no cost to them, I am able to gather a share based off their profits. And that's the biggest part of this, right? Because you're going to hear people tell you that is some kind of a pyramid scheme, almost in a way, right? And it's not going to be your normal person. It's going to be someone at another brokerage. I don't think a pyramid scheme works that way. My sponsor is benefiting off my sales at no detriment to me. I've been invited into many pyramid schemes in my life, and this isn't one of them. It's just not it. What it is the brokerage is able to maintain very low cost, so it is able to provide us as agents all of these perks. So not only do we have that revenue share by actually sponsoring agents, it's easier to build out a more traditional style team. And so if I eventually wanted to transition into more of a trainer, I could do that. Time will tell, but I will say so far, I like being on the sales floor. And I think bringing people to EXP, part of the reason I got into real estate is because I like to be a guide. I've been a guide within my personal life, so why not be a guide within my financial world? All right. And I'm doing that within the real estate transaction itself, but I can also do that by being a sponsor for somebody. And I would love to do that. And also to tack onto it being an entrepreneur's dream is the referral network. All right. So somebody's out of state, I have a list of agents, and I can essentially, as I like to use the words, interview these people to make sure they're the right fit and they're going to get the job done. And who is better to interview an agent than another agent? And I can refer that, and then I'm able to benefit from it. The client's able to benefit from it, and the person I'm referring it to is able to benefit it. And then let's think about that inversely. If somebody's in a different state, wants to refer me business as well, say no more, right? So it works both ways. Okay, this is something that what I've seen other brokerages just can't match. Not even close when it comes to this entrepreneurial long-term success within EXP. All right. And number 3 is the equity plan. Okay. So during different milestones of your sales, you're able to receive EXP stock. And not only that, but you can also dedicate 5% of your sales to automatically go into the stock, which I decided to do. It's growing rapidly. And the people that were able to get into EXP from its inception are doing quite well, my friends. They're doing very, very well. And I want a piece of that for full transparency. So I got actually a little list right here that I'm going to read through. And when you close on your first home with EXP, each year, mind you, not your first home ever, each year with EXP, you get $200 worth of EXPI stock. All right. So you sell your first home, you get $200 of stock. All right. So we're going to go into commission rates shortly, which is another reason why I joined EXP Realty. However, that $200 is that's going into stock, and we hope that grows, and it has grown exponentially, as a matter of fact. All right. Upon fully capping each year, which I will go into later, but upon fully capping each year, the cap is at $16K, and if you're on a team, it's at $8K. $400 worth of EXPI stock, once again. All right. So if you're doing pretty well as an agent and you're capping, so you're putting the meat and potatoes on the table, you're looking at about $600 automatically. Okay. Now, if you sponsor an agent, which is once again one of my long-term goals, I already have some people coming on, but to continue to grow that. So my sponsees, I should say, okay, when they close their first home with EXP Realty, and this is a one-time only, I also receive $400 worth of EXPI stock. And that's not including what I get within the revenue share program. There's no brokerage that has anything close to this. There's brokerages that try to match EXP in regards to the commission split and the cap, but it's not EXP. They can't match this. They can't match it. All right. And last but not least, of course, is the commission split. It's 80-20. All right. So I get 80, EXP takes 20, but upon capping, and just to reiterate, it's $16K if you're an individual agent, and it's $8K if you're on a team. All right. Once you cap, you're going to get 100%. So you're 80-20 up until you make some good money, and then you're at 100%. All right. And if you go into almost any other brokerage that's worth anything, they're probably going to start you at 60 or 60, 40 or 70, 30. All right. And maybe a little bit more if you're lucky. And most of them don't even have a cap, at least from what I've experienced. They didn't even have a cap. And then they could just backtrack and just mention everything else that I spoke about previously. No one can really compare to what EXP can provide, and especially if you are looking to not only be just an agent out there making sales, but grow something much larger than ourselves. And that's my goal. That's why I got into this industry. I want to be something more. I want to provide something more. And I know I can do that here. And although I may be newer, things are moving along quite quickly. And I don't see the reason to go to another brokerage. I think I found my home the first time around, and I'm grateful for that. I see people within brokerages, they make these lateral moves. They jump to another brokerage, they make a lateral move. They make another jump, they move laterally. It's like changing companies to work the same job. But here, if I'm putting in the work, it's a vertical progression. And that's why I'm part of EXP Realty as a new agent. And for any other newer agents out there looking to join EXP Realty, I'll drop my info down below. And we can absolutely have a chat. It'll be in the info of this video. And let's grow something big together, because that's what this is about. It really is. That's what we got into this business for. Am I right? Stay strong, make your deals, and be good, be kind, because that's what we're here to do. The business will grow just based off that. I'm going to keep doing the right thing, and I see a good future for myself. And if anyone out here, if you're still watching this point in the video, I see a future for you too. I'm out.